OMG. OMG. Today's video is from T-Spill. Today's video is quite interesting. I'm so eager and interested to watch this video because oh my gosh, Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian. This is so good. Like, what is so good about edging somebody? Okay, we're going to find out in a minute. But before then, hello everybody, my name is Ogechi. This is Ogechi Reaction. Welcome to my channel. If you're new on this channel, do want to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, share, let me know in the comment section that you're a new subscriber, and I'm going to welcome you in a special way. And if you're not subscribed yet, why don't you want to join the army? Kindly click on the red subscribe button, like this video, and please help me grow. I'm hitting 1,000 soon, and I am super excited and super pumped for this. I am so happy to be doing this with you guys. Thank you for sticking with me from the very beginning. And to all my returning subscribers and viewers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Today's video is from T-Spill, okay? It's titled Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian. Now, the tea is really going to be hot. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Because I said it is really good. So are you ready? Let's go.
Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department came out last night, and we were in for a surprise. Not only did we get a double album, which honestly still hasn't sunken in yet for me, but also everyone thought this was going to be an entire dedicated album about Joe Alwyn and their 6-year relationship breaking down, but we were truly in for a treat. Some people suspect we had songs about Matty Healy, Travis Kelce, and even Kim Kardashian. It's a mess, so let's get into it. Ever since Taylor announced Tortured Poets at the Grammys, all the Swifties have been speculating on what this album was going to be about. There were so many signs pointing to this being an entire album about Joe Alwyn and their 6-year relationship coming to an end, and when we got the track list, those speculations only grew stronger. A few days before the album drop, Taylor also had a pop-up library set up at the Grove in LA, and fans noticed there were 6 boxes open in the mail slots, which just confirmed everyone's speculations even further. Well, when the album finally dropped, fans were pleasantly surprised to find out that this album wasn't all about Joe. A lot of fans think that some of the songs are about Matty Healy, some are about Travis Kelce, some are about Joe, and one is for Kim Kardashian. So far, the songs that some people think are about Joe are, of course, So Long London, Love of My Life, and I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. The theory is that I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is about her doing the Eras tour while being heartbroken over her breakup with Joe. She was only a few weeks into her tour when it broke that her and Joe had broken up, and she still got on stage every single night and put on a 3-hour show for her fans. Jonas Brothers, take notes. But with this release being a double album, we now had 31 songs, and obviously all those songs weren't going to be about Joe. What I was not expecting was for there to be songs which seemed to be about Matty Healy from the 1975. The timeline of Taylor and Matty goes all the way back to 2014 when fans suspected something was going on between them, and then jumping all the way to 2023 after her and Joe broke up. They were spotted together. Taylor was a surprise guest at one of the 1975 shows. Matty was attending some of the Eras tour dates. They were seen holding hands, but it was all short-lived as TMZ reported that they had broken up just a few months later in June of 2023. Fans think Matty got the title track, The Tortured Poets Department. The main lyric that gave away the connection was, "You smoked, then ate 7 bars of chocolate. We declared Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. I scratch your head, you fall asleep like a tattooed golden retriever." Matty has tattoos, he has a hit song called Chocolate, and he has spoken very highly of Charlie Puth in the past. In the song, Taylor also says, "You left your typewriter at my apartment, straight from the Tortured Poets Department." And Matty has been documented saying how much he loves his typewriter.
Having a notebook, but I really like typewriters as well. I don't have one with me because that is really impractical. And the thing is with typewriters and writing on with pen, to paper. There's a kind of an element of like commitment that goes with the ceremony of it.
Another sign fans picked up on was the placement of the London QR code before the album was released. One fan tweeted, "The London QR code is on Brick Street at the former location of Truman Black Brewery." I repeat, the London QR code is on Brick Street at the former location of Truman Black Brewery. And for those of you who don't know, Truman Black is Matty's Instagram name. Another song fans think is about Matty Healy is "But Daddy, I Love Him." In the song, Taylor says, "I'm having his baby, no I'm not, but you should see your faces. I'm telling him to floor it through the fences. No, I'm not coming to my senses. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want." And many fans think this is referencing maybe her parents not loving Matty for her, or the reaction her fans had to her being seen with him. Last year, when there were rumors about them dating, fans started a petition for Taylor to end things with him because of Matty's problematic past. This song is very much giving the heart wants what the heart wants, even though all my senses are telling me no.
But Daddy, I Love Him is a wild song. So many songs be about Matty Healy, first of all, was just not on my bingo card. This is in no defense of Matty Healy. This is about Taylor's feeling on the situation. She's like so excited. And then it says, "They slammed the door on my whole world, the one thing I wanted." Then she goes, "Now I'm running." This is just a legend. "Now I'm running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, 'But Daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby.' No, I'm not, but you should see your face." It says the Sarahs and Hannahs in their Sunday best, clearly like people that come off as better than or whatever, are sighing, "What a mess." The word of the song is worth reading and listening to, so go do it yourself. But then she skips to the biggest roast of her fans of all time. I guess maybe not her fans, maybe her haters, because she knows her fans love her. But I'll tell you something right now. I'd rather burn my whole life down. She'd rather burn everything down when everybody's like, "You're going to ruin everything, lose everything." She's like, "Okay." Then listen to one more second of all this complaining and moaning. Tell you something about my good name. It's mine alone to disgrace. I don't cater to all these vipers dressed in empaths' clothing. God save the most judgmental creeps who say they want what's best for me.
Fans also think Fresh Out the Slammer, Guilty as Sin, I Can Fix Him, No Really I Can, and The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived are all about Matty. Now let's move on.
It's fun and it's interesting to know and see that fans are able to put two and two together. They're able to put two and two together. Like, okay, in your interview, you were saying this, and in your song, you were saying this. They're able to put it together and come up with a conclusion. So interesting.
To happier times, because there are some fans who think Travis Kelce got 2 songs on this double album. Going into this album, a song about Travis wasn't even in my mind. I thought it was way too early, this album was probably completed ages ago, but that may not be the case. Many fans think there's some references to Travis in the song The Alchemy because of the lyrics relating to football, like, "So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. These blokes warm the benches. We've been on a winning streak." He jokes that it's hair, but this time with an E. "Where's the trophy? He just comes running over to me." Another song fans think is about Travis Kelce is So High School.
So Taylor Swift just surprised us with a new album, and there's a song called So High School, which is all about her love story with Travis Kelce. Here she says, "Are you gonna marry, kiss, or kill me?" There's a video of him that went viral in an interview where the interviewer asked him, "Would you marry, kiss, or kill these 3 people?" And one of them was Taylor, and it went viral. Next, she says, "Get my car door, isn't that sweet? Then pull me into the backseat." Their first date in New York City, when he got the car door for her, and everyone was talking about it. And then she talks about going to his football practice. And then she talks about their fingers being intertwined because those photos of them went viral because their hands are always intertwined and he's always holding her hand like a football. Oh my God, guys, I cannot talk. I am so happy.
But finally, we have to talk about one of the songs released on the album that we all think is 1000% about Kim. There's a song called Thank You, Amy, but if you look, you'll see the capitalized letters spell out Kim. The speculation right now is that Amy in this song is actually Kim Kardashian, and this is Taylor getting closure for what Kim and Kanye did to her. In the song Thank You, Amy, it seems like Taylor portrays Kim as a high school bully. She says, "All that time you were throwing punches, I was building something, and I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Scream, Thank you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing, but I can't forget the way you made me heal." And people think that this is about what Kim did to her by releasing that edited phone call. Taylor got so much hate to the point that she thought her career was over. In Taylor's Time magazine interview last year, she talked about this moment in her life, even mentioning Kim Kardashian, writing, "You have a fully manufactured frame job in an illegally recorded phone call, which Kim Kardashian edited and then put out to say to everyone that I was a liar. That took me down psychologically to a place I've never been before. I moved to a foreign country, I didn't leave a rental house for a year, I was afraid to get phone calls, I pushed away most people in my life because I didn't trust anyone anymore. I went down really, really hard." And she did go down really hard, but she also came back from it stronger than ever before and has gone on to build a legacy for herself, which is why people think this lyric is proof this song is about Kim. She also says, "And maybe you've reframed it, and in your mind, you never beat my spirit black and blue. I don't think you've changed much," which many fans think is referencing a 2019 interview that Kim did where she said her feud with Taylor was behind them.
Kim, you and Taylor Swift, still a beef with Taylor after all that went down? No, squat.
Over it.
Over it. Good. And have you two had any communication, or you just feel like we've all moved on?
No, I feel like we've all moved on.
And the biggest sign that this song is about Kim is in the lyrics, "And so I changed your name and any real defining clues." And one day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. Many people think that is about North being a Swiftie. She's used Taylor's music before in her joint TikTok with Kim, and Kim has even been in those videos with her. I mean, all signs are pointing to this being about Kim, and I think it's the perfect way to get closure and leave that chapter behind. When Taylor finally dropped this album, she also posted a message to her Instagram in which she said, "This period of the author's life is now over. The chapter closed and boarded up. There is nothing to avenge, no scores to settle, once wounds have healed." But I want to know what you guys think about all of this. Do you think these songs are about the people that fans are speculating on? Do you have a different theory? Do you think Thank You Amy is about Kim? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.
Where do you guys think all these musicians or all these artists get their inspiration from when they write stories? I personally think it is usually not far-fetched. Probably if they are dealing with something at the moment, they write a song about it. Yeah, sometimes they get inspiration from their environment, you know, that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't be wrong if I say Taylor Swift actually has been writing stories or has been writing songs about what she's dealing with at the moment. But I personally think that if they both have an issue, they can actually sit down and have a conversation about it than fans actually making matters worse. Because I know fans have a way of putting words in your mouth, things that you never intended to say. They'll actually say you said it or you intended to say this. You get? So instead of writing a song about what someone did to you in high school, what happened, how did da, why don't you sit down and actually squash it, or you don't just write about it? Because all these speculations of, oh, she said this, oh, she didn't say that, they even went as far back as 2012 when Kim Kardashian had an interview, and you know, they went as far back as that, you know. So I think, well, personally, if you ask me, instead of writing stories about writing music or songs about what someone had done to you, why, or you're trying to spill some secrets, you know, like she said that Kim was a bully in high school, right? Why don't you just come out, squash it, or have an interview about it? Let's deal with it and know we've dealt with it, than writing a song about it and making matters worse when fans will and it's so crazy because so crazy to see that fans have a way of putting two and two together. I don't know how they do these things, to be honest. I don't know how they are able to, oh, she said this in an interview, she actually said this in a song, they put it together and they come up with something. Most of the time is usually what you never intended it to be. So it's either it's better you just sit down and squash it off, and just, you know, that's what I think personally. Let me know your thoughts about this video. What you think about, do you think Taylor Swift is actually passing a message, or it's just one of her songs, she never intended anything? Do you think they should actually sit down, squash like two grown adults, and let's bygones be bygones, and everybody heals and moves on with their lives. Anyway, drop your likes. I wanted to say drop your loves. Drop your likes, drop a comment about what you think about this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell so you'll be the first person to know anytime a new video drops, and kindly share. I'll see you in my next episode. Bye bye.